What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainely Mesh. It's young ladies' night at the rack, so I'm just gonna hang out in the office and make some gear reviews. But received today the awesome new Maverik Critik head. See if I can get you some glory shots of the detailing on this bad boy. Basically, this is Maverik's new $70 option for the heads in their headline. They tried to maintain a lot of the successful traits of their previous heads, and they added a few new touches as well, which I really like. The first thing you're going to notice with this head, well, as you start diving into it, is that instead of having the USA on the back of the head, it has Maverik on the back. I don't know whether or not that means that they made these overseas. The plastic looks identical. The detailing, for the most part, a lot of the lines look the same. I mean, other than a few things that they just tweaked. So I don't want to assume that it's made overseas, but that could have been part of the process. I'm gonna have to look that up a little bit more. But basically what they did is they took the level 2 side rail that the Optic has, where it drops for a nice mid-low with that classic offset, and they just changed up the sidewall strut design so it looks kind of like the inverse of a Nike Alpha sidewall. This singular strut in the middle, it's incredibly stiff when you squeeze it vertically and still very stiff when you're squeezing the face shape of it. It does look, it has kind of the upper side rail flare that the Critik does. The Centric does. So you can see here how the bottom is a little bit wider than the front. It has a little bit of that to it, whereas the Optic was just kind of wide all the way through. So, I mean, when you're looking at it, I would assume that it might have some hourglassing issues, but I just played a bunch of wall ball with it and shot around for a good amount of time and didn't really notice any inclination for the stick to do that. And as I kind of push on either side, allowing for the normal flex of the head, it doesn't seem like it's going to do that at all. So overall, it's a really cool feeling $70 head. Oh, there's a few more things I didn't mention. Maverik did something awesome that I really pumped about. They finally expanded these two top sidewall holes to be even larger. So you can see the top one in particular here. They have two larger rounded sidewall holes to begin with, and then the third hole goes back to being a little bit smaller. I wish they would have kept that third sidewall hole the same size as the first two, but other than that, it strings up like a breeze. It's got 17 sidewall holes that pretty much exactly match Brine and Warrior heads with 17 holes now, so the RP3 in particular. So this is the same exact pattern I'm using in the RP3. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, another huge improvement in my mind, although it seems very small, is, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see from here, but there is ever so slightly less angle on the scoop. So it's a little bit more flat, which I'm super pumped about because that was one of my really only issues with the Optic and the Centric, was that the scoop felt a little bit blocky. And so they've changed that, which definitely made a significant difference when I was going for ground balls. So the ground balls went really easily. Honestly, I mean, I'm going to have to put a few more weeks of heavy shooting into this, but I might even like this over the Optic right now. But the Optic, I mean, it's going to depend on the durability. I'm not really going to know until I see a few of these break. The scoop is a little bit more flexible than the other heads, but I mean, this is an incredibly solid option from Maverik. It's got some new detailing on it as well. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to say. Shoot! This is why I should script my videos. But other than that, I think I've covered everything. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any more questions, and I will try to address them. Oh, the last thing. I knew I was going to forget this. Basically, one other issue I'm having with this head is you're going to notice in the throat of Maverik heads that they have, I don't really understand why. Basically, I guess this should be a non-issue. It feels as though the centric is wiggling a little bit front to back. It might be the shaft that it's on, but it could also do with this strange kind of angle that they have built in here to stop the shaft. I don't really know what's up with that. It might just be the shaft, like I said, so don't dig too far into that. But otherwise, really cool option for Maverik. Make sure you pick one of these up, send it straight to us to get it strung, of course. Hopefully we'll be able to carry some in the future. And other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.